So what we're trying to do this week is learn a little bit more about how to look at a number and identify it as a prime number or a composite number. So just as a reminder, a prime number is a number with exactly 2 factors, and a composite number is a number with 3 or more factors. And the factors in an equation are the 2 numbers that you multiply together to get the product or the answer. Okay, so if I looked at the number 21, I'm going to actually use this list of questions to help me. So first, it would be helpful if I just listed the multiples of 3 and 7 all the way up to 100. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that just so I have them written down here that I can see. 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and I could keep going up from here. But I know that the numbers that I'm going to evaluate are only up to 25, so I can stop right there. I'm also going to do it with my 7s too. The reason we do this is because there's a lot of odd numbers that are multiples of 3 and multiples of 7, and a lot of the times the students don't know those after they get past 3 times 12 or 7 times 12. And some of these numbers they might think are prime, but really they are composite numbers. So 28 is far enough for this one. Okay, so now if I look at the number 21, I'm going to ask myself some questions. First, is it an even number? No. Okay, so I'm going to pass that. So if it was yes, then I know it would be composite. Since I'm saying no, I've got to ask myself another question. Next, does it end in 3 or 5? No. So I'm going to ask myself another question. Does the digit repeat? 21? No, it doesn't. So I'm going to ask myself another question. Can I do the 3's trick? So the 3's trick is to say, I have a number, 21. If I added the digits together, 2 plus 1, which equals 3. Well, is 3 times anything equal to 3? Yes. So I know that 3 is a factor, and that this number is now composite because the factors are at least of 21 are at least 1, 21, 3, and something else. Most of the students know that that something else is 7 at this point. This number is small enough. So I'm going to put a check in the composite box. The next one is 22. So I'm going to ask myself the same questions. This is just to figure out if it's prime or composite. So, is it an even number? Yes. That means that 2 is a factor of this number. So the factors of 22 would be 1, 22, 2, and something else, probably. Okay, I know that in my head that it's 11. Your students may not quite know that yet. They may not have made that connection. But just by knowing that it's an even number, I know that it's composite. Now I go to 23, and I follow the same exact steps. This time, is it an even number? No. Does it end in 0 or 5? No. Does the digit repeat? No. Can I do the 3's trick? Well, 3 plus 2 is 5. Is 3 times anything 5? No, so that won't work. Can I, let's see, do I know a fact for it? 2 times nothing, 3 times nothing, 4 times nothing, 5 times nothing. Nothing gets me to 23 except for 1 times 23. So no. Now it says to look at my multiples in my list that I made. Well, 23 isn't there. Is it on my multiples list? Nope. So this number is a prime number. So I'm going to put a check in the prime box. And it is prime because the only way I can make 23 using my multiplication facts is 1 times 23. Hopefully this helps you with helping your child as you begin to understand prime and composite numbers.